Well, thanks for everyone for coming. Our first Garden Talks event. Lucky the sun's shining. We've got a few speakers today. So we've got Karen first, then then Adam, then Ryan. Then we're going to have a break. Then we've got Simon and then Tice from Inlight. And then Will join us later for a few snacks and a little cook on the grill. So I'd just like to introduce you to Karen McClure from Tunbridge Wells. Over to you, Karen.
Congratulations, what an amazing achievement. Alice, Mick and Ollie, thank you from all of us for unlocking an opportunity. It's been an opportunity to showcase our wider landscaping community. Our team were inspired at how a seedling of an idea, starting a family business in your conservatory 20 plus years ago, can lead to the uniting of not only the generations of your family and your team at Corkers, but also an entire landscaping community. For those of us that haven't met, my name is Karen McClure and I run a garden design business in Tunbridge Wells. Similar to Corkers, my own story starts from a small seed of an idea as well. My parents' love for their garden was my introduction to this industry. As a teenager, I couldn't understand why they would be outside in their garden so early in the morning, pottering, deadheading, digging. It wasn't long before I developed the very same gardening bug. I obtained a rather eccentric obsession of cutting pictures of plants out of magazines and creating my own little personal garden scrapbooks whilst watching Gardener's World. Me and Monty Don on a Friday night were in a very happy little plant world together. I was working in London as a PA at Goldman Sachs and I didn't love it. My mum and dad would always be creating something new in their garden, and my dad would sketch his ideas for their garden, literally on the back of his fag packet. He would have his little Panama cigar packet and he would always be scribbling away a new idea. My dad questioned why I was commuting every day when I wasn't particularly happy and encouraged me to look elsewhere and perhaps follow a passion. His saying in life was live for today, and these 3 words became pivotal in my decision to study my RHS exams. And then garden design at the Museum of Garden History followed. I couldn't afford to embark on an intensive degree course, so I started studying horticulture at night whilst continuing to work full-time in London at the day job. Slowly I started to build on my knowledge. Live for today became a reality. Sadly, on the day my mum retired, my dad had a fatal heart attack at the age of 62 and left the world way too early. 2 weeks after this, my husband and I became very proud parents of twins, and I soon understood what the meaning of bittersweet was. His words of wisdom helped me to ditch the day job and follow my dream. These words are now lit up as a neon in my studio as a constant reminder, similar to Ollie has now in the garden here. Maybe I wouldn't have had the courage to do this without this life-changing event. I soon decided to start up my own business, because that's what you do when you're grieving and exhausted from being a new mum of twins. How hard could it be to set up and run a business? I soon realised. With a healthy portfolio of garden transformations later, here we are, and it's been quite a journey already. Starting a business is like a road trip. It takes resilience and gritty determination to keep going, doesn't it?
It does indeed.
Sometimes it's straight ahead, quite often there is a painful detour, and sometimes we are too focused on the rearview mirror, and quite frankly, sometimes we just break down on the roadside. So how do you keep on with the keep on going? Find your tribe. Could be a friend, a mentor, a partner, a team, helping you to push in the same direction and focus on what you have achieved. The small steps soon become giant leaps. The Corker Collective is a great example of this, and we look forward to getting to know everybody more and sharing our experiences to help each other grow, our extended tribe. Mm-hmm. When you first start out in setting up a business, there is a mixture of excitement and anticipation for the road ahead. If anything goes wrong and takes a downward turn, it can feel scary, but as long as you have the right infrastructure, processes and support, you will soon be moving forward again. Over the years, we haven't always got it right. I've made so many mistakes, but we have always reflected, learned and implemented changes to improve. I can only imagine what a journey it's been for Corkers. From my own experience, the setbacks set you up. So KMGD, we've been running for about 10 years, starting as a hobby, then graduating to sole trader and then a limited company. I was lonely working on my own and decided I needed more help. As your business grows, it starts to take you away from the original passion. As you get caught up in admin, payroll, winning business, HR, paying invoices, paying more invoices, chasing non-payers, stressing over client emails and cleaning the studio. Emptying the bins, dodging the bullets, the list is endless. The tenacity required also needs to be endless. Growth is fantastic, but it goes to prove that the team you have around you is everything. I love seeing how my team interpret a brief, how they fully absorb themselves in the cause and work alongside me, collectively taking care of all the elements of the project. They inject the same care into every project that I also have for our industry and growing my business. My thanks to Matt, Fee and Fiona for helping to bring to life the Corker Garden. They never failed to amaze me. Someone once said to me, you can do anything, but you can't do everything. You need to surround yourself with great people that can help you and buy into the vision. Fiona's just explained a little bit about our team now as well. So,
I'm Fiona Campbell. I've met a few of you guys, but I used to work at London Stone before joining Karen almost 4 years ago now. I'm Karen's head of projects, so I'm involved with clients from the initial consultation right through to the end of the project to keep momentum going. My role is to remove the headaches and worries that a client may have during a build. We can understand it's overwhelming for our clients when landscaping work starts to take place, so my role helps to put them at ease and provide great customer service for them. I also support landscapers as well, visiting during site during the build phase. The aim is being to discuss any changes, check details through with our design team, and to provide our client with weekly updates directly from site. These updates are typed up and sent through to our clients so all parties are kept in the loop. These visits aren't to check up on you, I promise, but they're to foster a collaborative relationship. We're all in it together to get the best outcome. My role can also be a great help to landscapers as well by including their updates from site. So anything you've got updates wise about stuff being delivered the following week, stuff that's happened that week. If bases need to change of what hard landscaping's being installed, I will include that on all my updates to clients so that when you finish at the end of a long day on site, you don't have to. It's all been included and you're copied in. A really good example would be literally this morning. I had a landscaper call up who was driving for the next 2 hours. He said, I really need to update the client on some bits. Would you mind if you could just send that kind of update, just let them know what's going on? And of course we do. It's just one small example of what we do daily to help with projects and keep momentum. We aim for as smooth as build as possible. My nickname at work is Captain because I help to steer the KMGD ship. We joke that Karen is the boss, but I'm the bossy one, in a nice way, I promise. Fiona Northover, who is on holiday at the moment, is our studio manager and Karen's PA. Yes, it does get confusing having two Fionas, but we're really lucky because she is the first point of contact for any clients that get in contact with us, and she's lovely. She's very friendly, and whenever we go to a site visit and Karen and I do the initial consultation and I say, hi, I'm Fiona, they just assume I'm her. So I don't always correct them, I just go with it. Yeah, I absolutely do. Fee deals with so much in our studio. So just a few examples of what she does on a weekly basis. She deals with all of our new inquiries, our invoicing, the organising of our team calendar, event invites, liaising with suppliers, purchasing items for clients, planning permission applications, tree and plant procurement. Her job literally goes on and on. Fee started working for KMGD when Karen realised that she needed help. Where her business was growing, so was the need for admin support. Fee worked at a company that's called Organised You, where you pay to have small business support for your company based on when you need the help. When you're starting out, this is a safer option than employing someone full time. You're in control of how many hours each week you need help. If you want any more information on this company, please just come to us afterwards. We can just let you know a few more details. It's a great company. We would highly recommend them. Fee then left Organised You and now works with us full time. She's an absolute powerhouse. We couldn't do it without her. She's amazing. We also have Matt, who's our creative design manager. He is a dab hand at graphic design and he is an ex-landscaper. So we refer to him as our ex-landscaper weapon. Matt worked in landscaping before pursuing his talent for design and detailing gardens. He diligently considers the build, the details, and problem solves to a very high standard. He works together with Karen on the design front and monitors progress on site as well. He often comes to site with me, so we kind of have a few of us sometimes going to just check up on progress. This is the perfect opportunity to thank Matt. He is about to move location to explore a new role that is more involved with landscape architecture and international projects. So we want to take this opportunity to just wish him a very successful future and thank him for all his hard work. All of our team are involved in the project from start to finish. We love seeing the design come to life and our variety of skill sets create great alignment and energy.
So the design, I personally feel it's a luxury to be able to design and create a garden, and we are conscious this is not an option available to all. A garden space is a precious commodity which was all the more appreciated during a global pandemic. For this reason, we fully believe it should be a special and immersive experience when creating a new garden or revamping an old one. And we always want our clients to feel how important their project is to us, no matter how big or small. Our projects vary hugely, but individually they are equally as special. We strive to ensure that the client is at the forefront of everything we do. It is important to us that we draw out their character, personality and style and provide a fun experience along the journey through our stages. Ollie has now experienced a taster of our design stages and the journey, a process that we go through with all of our clients in order to create an inspired outdoor living space. Hopefully, he has enjoyed the process with us as much as we have enjoyed working with him. Correct answer.
We had a prompt for you and you didn't even need it.
Ollie's energy and enthusiasm is infectious. The Corker brand and their backstory provided us with so much inspiration in order to create a brief and turn that into a narrative for a show garden.
So on that point about our design, Corker approached us seeking the creation of an inspired, entertaining and corporate space to host key industry and public events in a unique area to demonstrate their quality range of products, exactly like we're doing today. Straight away, we were smitten with Ollie's passion for his family business, environmental focus, innovative vision and community collaboration, which all reflect his desire to revolutionise the way people experience and buy gardens. These strong collective Corker values form the underlining components of the brief. As you can see, we have a multifunctional communal space accommodating the social lounge and bar. It also includes the stylish cooking area behind me, the kitchen and the barbecue. The Sun's lifestyle structure connects the main area, enabling the space to be utilised at all times and all year round. And that is actually, we're finding something a lot from our clients at the moment. They want to use their garden more. They want to spend more time out there throughout the year. So features like the structure really help with that. The new in-light scheme now creates atmospheric layers of lighting throughout, and the neon from Custom Neon, which is the pink neon behind us, captures the vibe of our show garden and encourages you to escape the ordinary. The planting is bold but calming, with textural foliage and an elegant colour palette. This will be enhanced by the canopies of the ornamental trees once they are more established. We also wanted to consider the retail clients that come to visit Corkers and what their needs might be when they're visiting. We are very aware of how challenging it can be going shopping with little ones, and making decisions when you've got an impatient 5-year-old tugging at your ankles is virtually impossible. So we've created a fun little Corker zone to ensure that no one, no matter how small, misses out on the fun. Hopefully the few precious moments of distraction in our garden will help the parents and also help for extra sales for Corkers. The top level of the garden, so just behind you there, will accommodate an area that children can play in, and the pink pod can capture their imagination. Many thanks to the suppliers that have provided great quality products for our show garden and also for our own projects outside of this as well. We love a supplier visit to the studio. Booze and biscuits are always welcome, aren't they, Ryan?
Right, can't we?
And in return, we do make a good cup of coffee. We feel that through this wonderful Corker hub, KMGD have created an all-encompassing space for families, contractors, designers and landscapers alike to come together to create inspired outdoor spaces. The garden has the heartbeat of the Corker brand running through it. You can use that if you want.
We'd like to thank Sam and the Beetlestones team. They've done us proud, giving up their time at the weekends to work on the garden, and Yuri for the cladding. We have a project starting with Sam soon for one of our clients, so we hope he realises that we now expect it to be built in 4 weeks flat out, like they've done here, basically.
10 days.
He's set a new bar now, that's it, there's no going back. And especially now he's actually practised in moving the lightweight Skelevis platforms as well. Thanks to Sam Ward for the beautiful woodcraft, and of course Little Hudson, who's also been grafting at the weekends. And as for Mick, quite the superhero. You've all made our vision a reality. The Corker outdoor concept of revolutionising the way people buy gardens is a great initiative, and one that will benefit not only the retail consumer but all of us. In a very short space of time, this venture has brought together our local landscaping community, comprising of talented designers, landscapers, nurserymen, electricians and suppliers such as Skelevis, Inlight, the Outdoor Kitchen Collective, Woo Kitchens, Talk, Charles and Ivy, Carpentier, Sun's Lifestyle and Custom Neon. At KMGD, we don't ever need convincing to use How Green, but again, Simon has delivered some amazing plants above and beyond as always. Congratulations to everybody involved for their work ethic, creativity, attention to detail and hard work. I'm blown away seeing everyone taking such diligence in their work, demonstrating the wide-ranging skill sets involved. The business, the designers, and those who have the superb skills to build and craft the gardens, Corkers have provided a great springboard for us to create, give back, and collaborate. Move over Netflix and Sky. Corker TV is the only channel to watch now. Even my teenage daughter was impressed whilst watching YouTube last week when a Corker advert popped up. Mum, don't you know those Corker guys? I finally have street cred thanks to Ollie. What was once adverts in a newspaper or magazine has now evolved into a world of marketing by social media. Everything is showcased, whether it's TikTok, B-Reels, streaks, or influencers, so my teenage twins inform me. It just shows that technology is evolving and suppliers, landscapers, designers, and everyone should see the possibilities that they can provide. The reach that we now have as business owners is bigger than ever, which is exciting, especially working alongside the Corker TV crew. We look forward to seeing many a designer, landscaper, and Corker team member strutting their stuff from the pink pod. Just a last note on the future. We look forward to bringing our clients to visit and generally hanging out with the coolest of all the Corkers. That's Hudson and Clark, not you, Ollie. I love working with businesses that make you feel you want to raise your own bar, and that's exactly what Corkers does. I find it heartwarming at how much passion and professionalism that has been poured into this by everyone involved. Ollie, you're the sort of person that ignites people with energy, enthusiasm, and inspiration, which creates a working relationship with such purpose. You're also slightly off your rocker, which is an essential attribute. Attribute, I think, of being an entrepreneur. We know that your new venture will grow, develop, and become a huge success, and we can't wait to be part of the journey, celebrating Corkers every step of the way. In some ways, this is just the beginning.
Definitely. Well done, Karen. Brilliant. It's been a very enjoyable journey working with Karen and just watching them how they communicate. And you know, if you came here, a lot of you probably saw this space. It was just a dead, empty space. You came here just before Christmas, miserable, raining, and we had this sort of vision to do this and make this back space like a place where everyone just gravitates to and can sit and enjoy and collaborate and come together as part of this community. And we've done just that. So to be sat here now is absolutely lovely. So thank you, Karen and team, for doing it. Yeah.